to my YouTube channel. I had a question from a YouTuber. First off, hello fellow motorcyclists and YouTubers, obviously. Anyway, I had a question about how to do a wheelie on my YouTube channel. And I definitely not claim to be a pro. I can even better say that I'm very much a beginner. But still, for what I know and for what I've read, obviously, because I'm learning it from YouTube as well, from different channels, different guys that were explaining how to do a wheelie. Let me begin with that the MT-09 is very easy to wheelie. So I don't know what kind of bike you're driving, but it definitely depends on the bike. Every bike can wheelie with the clutch, but the auto wheelie, the power wheelie, there are only several bikes that are able to. It doesn't matter. So what I'm doing right now, because there's one thing you need to do when you're going to practice your wheelie, you don't need to do it on public road. If you have an opportunity where you live, do not do it on public road. I would suggest doing that. I mean, when you're practicing, you want to take time perfecting your wheelie, and best way to do that is on a road where no other traffic is and where you're, well, kinda allowed to do so. Unfortunately, I don't have a racetrack or something nearby, so that's not an option for me, but I might know a closed down parking spot that is available. Anyway, in A mode, even in stand mode, the MT-09 power wheelies automatically. I don't have to do anything for it. I just yank my throttle and the front wheel goes up. So that's not hard at all. See? Easy peasy. The thing I'm scared of, honestly, is searching your balance point, because this wasn't quite a wheelie. Yeah, you're keeping your front wheel up, so you can call it a wheelie, but it wasn't a wheelie. A wheelie is when you're at your balance point. You feel like when you're tipping over, or that you're tipping over, and that feeling is scary as hell. So I'm not quite sure I've got balls big enough to do so. Anyway, I've got this bike a year. Just since this bike I'm practicing. Not before, because I had a Kawasaki Z750, and to be honest I never even thought about it. But because this one has a power wheelie, you just want to do a wheelie. So anyway, I'm still searching for the parking lot. I've got one in mind, and that's where I'm going right now. I'm first going to change the settings of my GoPro. I need to record in 120 frames a second to do a slow-mo so you can see what I do. Keep in mind that everything what I'm going to tell you is what I got from the internet myself. So there might be better channels and options to practice your wheelie. This is just the basic. So this is just what I'm going to do, is just getting your front wheel up, riding it out, getting it to your balance point. When you get a feeling when you're tipping that you're tipping over, I'm not sure I can teach you that. I try to, but I won't make any promises. Okay, I think this is a great parking lot. It's closed off, it's big, so this should be good enough. Obviously, you need a parking ticket, but I don't have one, so this is the best option on your motorcycle. Now let me change the settings on my GoPro. See you in a second. My GoPro is in the right setting. It's 1080p, but then I can get 120 frames a second without that stupid program or audio file or video file. I can't use in Movavi, so doesn't matter. Anyway, getting your front wheel up without a power wheelie is different. You need to use your clutch, and it's not hard to learn the basics. Definitely not. I learned the basics, so you should be fine as well. Anyway, what you do, make sure you always have your steering wheel in hand. So what I do, and you need to practice that for yourself, what you find comfortable. I've got 2 fingers on the steering wheel and 2 fingers on the clutch. It's easy. What you do is you just pull the lever from your clutch, and when you're speeding, you're probably at, well, I don't know, 5,000 RPMs, and you pull your clutch, you release the throttle, you yank the throttle a little, not too much, because if you do it too much, your front wheel will come up and you will probably tip over. So you just give a certain amount of throttle with your right hand. You need to feel how much you need. Just start low and get it a little higher. You make sure you're at a certain amount of speed as well. From this bike, it's like 50 kilometers an hour in 2nd gear. That's the best location to do the wheelie with the clutch. Anyway, you reach your throttle when you're driving. Pull your clutch, give throttle, open your throttle again, and just release your clutch. And then your front wheel will come up, and it doesn't come up right away, because that really depends on what speed you're driving, how much RPMs you give it, and if you time it well. But to be honest, that was the easy part for me, so that's not the problem. The problem is the balance point, but I explained that already. Anyway, make sure you keep your right foot at your rear brake, because you want to use it. If something goes wrong, if you go up too high, just slam your rear brake and your bike will come down. Eventually you will learn using your rear brake and keeping your bike right at that balance point. I'm not there, I'm not nearly there yet, but get your right foot on your rear brake and make sure you keep it there while you're practicing your wheelie, because if something goes wrong, press your rear brake, use it, and your bike will come back down. So practice it before you get your front up too high. Alright, I think it's the best option just to go try it. What I'm gonna do it in 2nd gear, 50 kilometers an hour, and remember what I explained. Pull the clutch, release the throttle, and give it like 5,000 RPMs, like that. And then the more throttle I give, the higher the front wheel comes up. And you saw I needed to stop right there because the road ended, but well, that's the basic. So I will do this a couple of times and replay it in slow motion. Like 50 kilometers an hour, and do what I just told you. Well, not enough RPMs. Well, 60 miles an hour, 70, whatever. Let's put it at 50 again. put your right foot at your brake. So use your rear brake if it gets too scary. 50 kilometers an hour. Here we go again. Pull your lever and release your throttle and give it like, I'm not even sure, I just feel how much I need. I'm not even looking how much RPMs to give it. I like 4,000. And the harder I yank my throttle after that, the higher it will go. Again. Whoa. That's exactly what I mean. My front wheel went up too hard, too fast, for me at least. So I just released the throttle, it was enough. And the front wheel came back down. And that's where I'm still practicing myself. I need to use the rear brake instead of releasing the throttle, because you can do it better at putting the bike down. If you put it down too hard, it's not very good for your bike, obviously. I mean, if it's high up, it's like a meter up, the drop from your front wheel is quite a lot. So that was a nice wheelie. Oh, second gear. Oh, it's scary as fuck. I love it. Oh. So what I said before, I'm really in the basics still, but it's because I get scared. Well, in the end I had a perfect wheelie, but I couldn't brake soon enough. That was a close one. Nice. I will definitely post that, because that will definitely show that doing a wheelie needs a little bit of practice. Get your landing right, get your brakes right, whatever. Nice. That definitely showed you what's one of the risks of doing a wheelie. But still, I love that one. The last one was very nice. Anyway, I'll put some slow motion moments in the video so you can exactly see at what point I pull my clutch and how much throttle I'll give the bike. Anyway, I really hope you liked the video and it helps you guys practicing a wheelie. I don't know if it will after I watch it myself, so I'll definitely post that in the comments below if it worked for me, if it would work for me. Anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. I'm still checking when to drive the 1290 Super Duke, but I haven't had the opportunity at the time, and when I had the time the weather was worse than this, like storm again and whatever. So see you later, guys. Thank you for watching. That was Chaser. Oh, and one more thing, guys, as you can see in the video, make sure you've got a bigger parking lot or road or whatever than I had, because that was very close, and it is easier if you have your front wheel up finally and you can keep it up to get to the balance point and inserting the right amount of speed to get it just a little higher, just a little lower. So the longer the road is, the easier it gets. That was one last thing. Thank you.